Sup? Welcome one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I'm the Science Witch, and welcome to another ship analysis video. We are on week, no one's keeping track, of our Summer of Hitalia. I'm gonna start making up random fucking numbers from now on. And, yeah, this week, this time, these next two videos are going to be on HongIce. After this, we'll have covered all of the Nordics. Yay! My favorite group is all shipped away. Nice. I don't know much about it, honestly. Honest to God, I do not know much about HongIce at all. I know about Iceland, obviously, because I love the Nordics so much, but I don't know much about Hong Kong. I read up on the wiki page for, like, his personality and everything, and, basically what it boils down to is, HongIce is angsty teenagers. Angsty, moody teenagers. I mean, think about it this way. If you see the Nordics as a family, I know I said Iceland is kind of like a grandfather, but where he wouldn't be a grandfather, he would be the angsty child. Like Sealand's older brother or cousin. The angsty one. The one where everyone's like, oh, you need to go outside more, and he's like, no, Mom, you're a pain in the ass. And Hong Kong is the same way. I mean, like I said, I don't know much about Hong Kong. I've only seen a few clips with Hong Kong. I know one of the clips with Hong Kong did include him interacting with Iceland, so it's like, I mean, hey, that shit's basically canon now, right? All fandoms be like. One of the things I personally think about Iceland especially is when Iceland used to make, like, remarks towards the fact that everyone in the Nordics was gay or dating another dude, dating each other, basically. And it would always make jokes, like, if they were to, like, be affectionate, he'd be like, oh, stop being gay. I don't know how to deal with— no, that's Corona. What am I talking about? But he's basically like, stop being gay. I don't know what to do about that. You guys are freaks, and like, but not in like a homophobic way, but like, ugh, angsty teenager, like, don't do anything out of my comfort zone. It's triggering, or oh my god, I need to stop! But he'd basically just make all these remarks about the Nordics being gay, and then he'd get together with Hong Kong and be like, I'm dating Hong Kong. So they all look at him after he comes out that he's dating Hong Kong, and so they're all just kind of looking at him, and then one of them, either Finland or Norway, holds out their hand, and the rest of them just go digging in their fucking pockets for their wallets and like slap like $20 onto their hand and was like, I fucking told you guys he was gay. And it's just like, it was a whole bet and everything, and Iceland's like, I hate you guys. He leaves because he's such a freaking little bitch. I love Iceland. Don't get me wrong. I may make fun of him a lot, but he's such— I love him. Because I am an angsty teenager. So it fits. It works. This would be similar with Hong Kong. You know, for 150 years, Hong Kong was under the control of England. So maybe he comes out to England first, maybe to China. But either way, there was a bet between China and England, and whoever said which would just hand over like $30 or something. Or, I mean, whichever currency is being used. But they all just knew. They think that they're being all secretive and that everything that's, oh, it's gonna be a huge deal, when in reality everyone knew. And that's just their personalities, in my opinion. They've got the personality of teenagers. And one thing that I did read up about Hong Kong is Hong Kong's sort of how he talks and everything is similar in the way how Poland talks in sort of like a valley kind of way. I don't exactly understand that too much. I mean, but that's because I don't know Hong Kong. I haven't really watched any of the episodes with Hong Kong in it. The most I've done is I watched the first, the clip where he was in first in, Extra episode 3, and I think Axis Powers. That's what I read on under his personalities and interests on the Hitalia wiki, and again, this just goes to my whole they're teenagers thing. And Iceland is the youngest of the Nordics, and they all treat him like a child, so again, teenager wanting to be treated like an adult, but everyone still treats him like a child. They're teenagers. And they're both known to be not very expressive either, which again, teenagers. And when at least with Iceland, when he does emote, it's pretty drastic. He would just kind of antagonize him. Like, I think in the Hitalia Halloween episode, the Hitoween episode, when they interacted, Hong Kong was like, how does that make you feel? And would just kind of like poke him, and Iceland's like shaking and whatever. And he's just antagonizing him because Hong Kong is a little shit too. They're my children. Like I said, I don't know them, but they are my children. I literally just recently got into the ship. It's very cute. And angsty teenagers. Gotta love the angsty teenagerness of these two. Because I guess the reason why I literally just jumped right into this ship and started liking it was, one, it's probably, other than HongIce, which incest, so no, it's the most popular Iceland ship, but their personalities sort of are similar in the way that you think, oh, they're so similar that they wouldn't work out, but they're also similar in the fact that, like, they would work perfectly because of how sort of off-putting they are, especially Iceland. But literally, you say HongIce, I say teenage angst. They're treated like children by the older nations, you know. Iceland is treated like a child by the Nordics, the other Nordics. And Hong Kong was raised by England and China, who are very old nations. So they would likely treat him like a child as well. So it's like they're in their adolescence, such teenage years. It's one of those teenage relationships where they're like rebellious, or I don't even know how to really wrap it up or how to summarize it besides it's a teenage relationship. And it's a really great one. And it's fun. It's fun because I think it's open to a lot of possibilities because not a lot is known about Hong Kong, and I guess you can sort of say similarly for Iceland too, but there's more known about Iceland than there is Hong Kong. So I don't know, guys. It's up to you. This is how I interpret their relationship. I love it. I'm probably going to be reading some fan fiction, and maybe, if there are any, some doujinshis. Right, I'll be looking at fan art. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and, this is just my general, like, first impression of the relationship. So I guess that's pretty much it for my analysis / first impression of HongIce. I hope if you agreed with anything in this video or have other things to point out for me in the relationship, or if I got anything wrong, put that down in the comments below. If you want to open a discussion about HongIce with me in the comments, feel free to do that. Discuss it among yourselves. Have fun with that down in the comments below. Also, I have my social medias down in the description. If you want to keep up with all the daily shenanigans I go through in my life, those are there. And if you have any other ships you want me to analyze / do headcanons for, leave those down in the comments or send them to me on any of those social medias. So, you guys know what to do. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know, and I hope to see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye!